Hey, you guys, I'm here to talk about Baddie South episode 3. I know I'm a little late, but I'm here. So this episode started where it left off between Persuasion and Anne. And see, this is what happened when people see other people fight and they think that's what's going to happen for them, and it doesn't happen for them that way. Because when Anne, I don't know, see, or either people get that liquid courage and they do dumb stuff. Because when Anne charged at Persuasion, she was not expecting the outcome of what she got. So they flip over the couch because it was stupid. You helped her flip you over on that couch by running and jumping. So they over there fighting or whatever. Persuasion is getting the best of Anne. So they break them up. Persuasion, her wig is off again. So then Anne steady want to fight. I hate when people I don't know what y'all be trying to prove when you know you lost. So she ran up on Persuasion again. Persuasion done her up again. Now what happened? Now it's I win some, I lose some, I did it, girl. Girl, you should have thought. Because like I told y'all, on Bad Girls Club, Persuasion can fight. You know what I'm saying? She just didn't win the fight with Rock, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say she can't fight. So they had that little squabble or whatever. But what I didn't like is when they was, having their little issue. Rock tried to run up and jump up in the fight, which ain't cool. I'm with Rolly on that. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? You wait till they deal what they got to deal with, and then you run up on her or whatever it is. But to be running up on her while she's already in a squabble, no. Maybe y'all fight not over, and people can't tell you when your fight is over. I just don't see y'all both fighting her at the same time. That ain't cool. That's what happened with that. So as everybody is up there trying to talk about that squabble, because it's always something as they trying to get out this house to get to Charlotte. So they outside and Rhodey is telling them, don't be fighting on this bus. This bus is too small. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, Rock is in her feelings because somebody is saying something. They not directing it straight towards you, even though you were in one of those fights. She wasn't directing it straight towards her. She was just saying, we gonna be in a small space. Won't we wait till we get to the house out there and then y'all can pop off? So, they dealt with that situation. Like I said, I know Rock was in her feelings, but it people know when, choose their battles. I'm just saying. And then what happened? Oh, so they all decide they're going to go get on this bus, right? So Bree decides that she forget it. It got to go down. Natalie pumped me up. Jalen pumped me up. So I got to prove to them that I ain't no punk. So she steps out and calls out Anne for this fade. Which, hey, I'm all for you calling out the person you want for your fade. I'm just saying. But it was crazy because the fight didn't go nowhere because as soon as they ran up on each other, they slid. I do feel like Bree got a little bit more hits in than Anne did. And Anne, stop saying acting like she snuck you or she just ran up and attacked you. She called you out for that fade. So it was what it was. You thought you was probably going to sneak attack her when it was on your time or you was going to fight her on your time. No, you had to fight her on her time. So they got them back on the bus or whatever. They on the bus, they laughing, they joking, they dancing. Then I see Rock sitting on Persuasion lap or whatever, and I'm sitting there did I miss something? What the hell? So I guess y'all got over y'all differences or whatever. So like I said, they swallowing bananas, I don't know. That ain't what me and my friends do. That's just not what me and my friends do. I know a lot of people oh, that's girl stuff, you know what I'm saying? And if it is, it is. That's just not what me and my girls do. So I was just sitting there what's the point if you're not gonna have? No, wasn't none of y'all going to no peen, so I didn't understand the point. Um, so they was talking, and Rock was trying to tell Persuasion how she felt. They were both trying to talk out their differences. Really wasn't going nowhere, but they really was trying to talk out their differences. And then it kind of just went left. Persuasion started talking about, she was trying to, it just seemed like she started trying to play victim, and she was like, a bitch beat cancer yesterday, and then we come to find out she just had a regular pap smear. I'm like, and people thought that Rock was cold, maybe because Rock was vocal. But I'm like, Jayla body language said a lot to me. When Jayla got up and walked to the front of the bus, where we ain't gonna forget that Ann was sleeping because she wasn't, part of the party or whatever. So I was looking at Jayla like, okay, so Jayla says something and ain't nobody tripping about her getting up, walking to the front of the bus. But Jayla say things in the confessionals and not in people's face. So, So, yeah, everybody was looking at Rock that she was harsh. But I was just sitting there like, y'all can't expect her to show sympathy for a bitch she just had a fight with. And then, like she said, about their regular period and a pap smear or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? So they knew something that we wasn't privy to, and it kind of just came out because she tried to play that victim card. So they get to the house. I'm trying to make sure I don't remember anything. Like I said, they get to the house, they pick rooms. Slim is with her bestie, Rolly. Ann is with Rock. Persuasion is with Bree. And Jayla and Nally got their own 2 rooms away from the other girls. I don't understand the stipulations of Jayla keep getting her own room. Jayla, you wasn't that girl. You was that girl for your season, but you wasn't that girl to be memorable. Like, who do you remember from Bad Girls Club? Not like that. Not like that. Don't mean to bust your bubble. Not like that. So I just was like, this must be in her contract that she gets a room because, or Natalie keep kissing her ass because I don't understand why she's not rooming with anybody. And if I was the girls and they wasn't punks, they would question why she keep getting her own room. So anyway, the girls, they outside. And I don't know what they was talking about. I don't remember what they was outside by the, because they were so happy about this boat that we never seen them get in. But they was outside talking. Next thing you know, they said they were going in the house, right? So once they get in the house, Ann and Rolly is going at it. They going at it. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened, girl? You just want to lick her pussy and all kinds of stuff was happening. What happened? So they arguing because Rolly wanted to roll another blunt and she went upstairs with Bree. Because Ann's room was next door, Ann had a problem with Bree being upstairs. Ann say she watched Bad Girls Club and she know what bitches do with clothes. I'm like, girl, that was 10 years ago. Bitch, if y'all still playing with people's clothes and beds, that's when the ass whooping just need to happen, period. But if she wasn't nowhere near your room, all you have to do is go peep the scene and it is what it is. And then Rolly was like, girl, so I'm just going to let her do all this right in my face? Like, and Rolly's supposed to be cool with you? So next thing you know, she's getting into it with Rolly. She's talking major. And I'm just over there with Rock. Like, I would have been knocked her out. When she was standing on the chair, she would have got snatched off. She's sitting on the table, she would have got snatched off. She was talking a lot of mess. But then I'm sitting there like, no, I'm more like Rolly. I'm so more like Rolly. That's why I like her so much. Rolly was just sitting there rolling her blunt calmly. Like, okay, talking shit like, girl, this ain't what you want. And rolling the blunt, she kicked off her shoes. She kicked off one chair from her. She stood up, moved the other chair. And I'm sitting there like, this other girl ain't from the hood, ain't never been in nothing, because you still talking and not getting ready. She's getting ready for battle and you're not getting ready for battle. I don't understand your logic of this, but okay. So Rolly was, telling her like, this ain't what you want. Because you drunk, this ain't what you want. The other girl, Ann, got up from the table. They close to close. And Rolly just snatched her. Rolly snatched her so quick without talking. Because we don't need to do all this. We don't need to be, no. Bitch, I'm going to snatch you quick. And she wasn't prepared. Because she was so busy running her dick suckers, as she called it, that she wasn't. I don't know why these bitches ain't staying ready. I don't know why they not staying ready, but I'm ready to see the next episode. I'm ready to see if her and Jayla gonna get into it, because she was talking about Jayla and them was messy and all, her and Allie was messy and all this, and then when homegirl said, well, why you ain't saying nothing to Jayla, she was like, why should I? She my homegirl, I'm cool with her. Watch what bitch, you were just talking about her outside. What? So somebody must gonna go back and tell Jayla what she said, and Jayla's gonna get upset. But Jayla, I just wanna know why you keep in your own room. That's all I wanna know. But it was an okay episode. I'm here for it. I be entertained. Like it was Bad Girls Club. So I ain't even mad. I ain't gonna hate on it. I ain't gonna call it nothing but for what it is. Entertaining. Tell me what y'all thought about the episode. I'm sick of Ann. I'm so sick of her. I just want her to go. And y'all tell me what y'all thought, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.